story. Fox News senior correspondent Mike Tobin joins us now from Tel Aviv. Mike, what more can you tell us? It's good to see you.
Good to see you as well. I can tell you that for 2 hours now, the strikes have been underway as U.S. Central Command has been turning up the heat on the Islamic regime now for 7 nights in a row. Dramatic video from CENTCOM showing the port city of Chabahar in which a tower was taken out. Now, the tower, according to the U.S., gave Iran the ability to track and menace shipping in the Gulf of Oman, therefore shipping that transited the strait. Central Command says the destruction weakens the Revolutionary Guard's ability to coordinate attacks on commercial shipping. We've got more video of the transportation network damaged by U.S. strikes. Bandar Kamir and Bandar Abbas, both port cities, both saw road bridges and rail bridges destroyed, and the goal is to disrupt the ability of the Iranians to resupply and attack. For the first time, Iran has acknowledged that strikes are taking a toll on the power grid. Residents in the south of the country have been urged to scale back on electricity consumption, particularly air conditioning. Now, a fourth ship has been turned around in the Strait of Hormuz. This is a fourth ship since the blockade went into effect on any ships doing business with Iran. Beyond that, one ship was disabled when the U.S. fired Hellfire missiles into its smokestack. Another one was boarded by U.S. Marines for verification. Liz, back to you.
Thank you so much, Mike Tobin. Please stay safe out there. Now, please listen to this.
You bet.
Iran very much continues to talk to the United States of America and express that they want to make a deal with us because they are suffering devastating blows on behalf of our United States military. The reason for the recent strikes over the course of the last several days is because Iran violated the Memorandum of Understanding that we struck with them. Specifically, in the Memorandum of Understanding that they signed, they were not to fire on commercial vessels moving through the Strait of Hormuz. And unfortunately, they have made the tragic decision for them to do that. And President Trump is not going to sit by and allow these active acts of terrorism to take place in the Strait without ensuring Iran pays consequences for that.
That was Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt as the U.S. expanded its bombings tonight, the seventh night in a row, hitting dozens of targets, bridges, highways, railway stations throughout today, including cutting off Iran's main port city of Bandar Abbas. This is Iran's main commercial trading port. It has the headquarters for the IRGC and Iran's Navy. Joining us now, former Trump Deputy National Security Advisor KT McFarland. KT, it's so great to see you and get your expertise here. What was your take when you heard the U.S. bomb this port? How seriously does this disrupt Iran? It's both a movement of military material and goods needed for Iran's 90 million people. This is its maritime gateway.
Yeah, I mean, it's called an anaconda strategy. That's solely you're sort of like an anaconda snake choking Iran in every way, militarily, economically, and at some point probably the civilian infrastructure, so that the IRGC decides that it's going to do the right thing, which is to stop attacking commercial shipping and come to a deal with the United States. You know, I think President Trump has handled this extremely well because with the ceasefire, it let off, it was like a pressure valve. So it let the pressure valve off the U.S. economy, the world economy. But he also kept in reserve about 15% of the military target list, which is what they're going after now, knowing that once Iran would violate the ceasefire, we had other military targets to do. And every single night, we're reducing those military targets to the point where at some point in the near future, there won't be any military targets left. At that point, if the Iranians still want to violate the agreement, then I guess we go after civilian infrastructure, energy infrastructure. But, you know, here's what's so hard is because we're looking at these pictures every night, and the IRGC is not giving up. At the same time, the other part of the Iranian government is negotiating like mad. They know they've got a country to run. They know that their country is being destroyed.
Right. KT McFarland, we're so sorry we ran out of time. That was interesting insights there. Appreciate you so much, KT McFarland. We'll have you back on again soon. We hope very soon. Now listen to this.